What's up, folks? Here we are. We are live to break down this PFL World Tournament. The first round, we have the men's bantamweights and the women's flyweights for this one. Down to 9 fights. This card has fallen apart and been restructured. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 canceled fights and 9 current fights on the card. So do us a favor, and if you're watching this video closer to fight day, handle it with a little grace. It's not our fault if everybody falls off. We can't keep up. So we're going to do our best. We're going to cover the 9 fights that we have access to, and we're going to go from there. Pickem, are you looking forward to this card at all?
I mean, not as much as last week, right? Last week was a much better card. We had Pinedo, Braga. We had Jason Jackson, on the card. Isn't he fighting Tagino? I think he's fighting Tagino now, right? Jason Jackson. That's going to be a good matchup there.
Yeah, I think that's the next one for him.
Yeah, Pinedo went out there and got that KO right over Borik's first one to knock him out. I mean, that was impressive. I was kind of worried about Pinedo because I was like, he hasn't fought in almost over a year, so I don't know how he's going to look coming back. But, I mean, I was impressed, man. Once he found his timing, it was all over from there for Borik's.
Dude, he looked good. He ran through him.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna be fighting Braga now. So I think same thing's gonna happen.
That's what, the third time they fought.
Yeah, I picked Pinedo every time, and second time he knocked him out. Yeah, they're 1-1 right now, but I honestly think the Pinedo won the first fight, even back then.
Even though
it was close enough. It was close enough.
There we go. We got Jacob hopping in the chat. He said he'll probably watch the replay of the live. Just wanted to hey, appreciate you, dude. In fact, I actually like it better when you watch the replays because I can monetize them. So that's awesome, Jacob. I think
most people watch the breakdowns like later, like the day of the fights, or like the night before.
The only problem with that is they're going to miss out on some line movement, but that's okay. We're going to see what we can. There's not much to be had here, to be honest. A lot of there's a couple spots, but a lot of it's gone. But
yeah, we have. Yeah, let's get into it.
We got the first fight of the night. Marcelo Alves taking on, I'm going to butcher this name, Wilson Nreioni.
Nreioni. I'm probably butchering it also. I mean, I've watched tape on this guy, and I still can't get his name right.
Yeah, the structuring of the letters just doesn't make sense to my brain. So I don't know. But what do you think about this one? Who do you have in it, and what's kind of the logic behind that?
I mean, I'm gonna go with Marcelo. Like, he's got experience in Bellator. Yeah, I think he's 1-1 now in Bellator. But like the last matchup was just terrible for him because Kamedov, we know Kamedov can wrestle. He can strike really well. He's got a good cardio. He's pretty big for the weight class. Also, Wilson on the other hand, I mean, I've been keeping up with this guy's career since he fought Angel Pacheco, who is in the UFC right now, and he got choked out by Pacheco. The thing about Wilson is he can do everything pretty well. He's gonna be a little bit taller, and he can wrestle a bit, grapple a bit, and he can strike a bit. He's coming off a knockout win over Wagner, where he was the much bigger guy. But I am gonna go with Marcelo. I don't see Wilson being able to take him down, hold him down for 3 rounds. And I think in the striking matchup, I do think Marcelo is just a little bit sharper. It's gonna be just a little bit quicker to the punch. I'm going to go with Alves by, I think you can get the knockout, man. I'm going to go with Alves by KO.
Yeah, he's got 9, I think, KOs out of his 12 wins, which is pretty good. So I think, and he was knocking out a bunch of people with pretty good records over in Jungle Fight. But then again,
Jungle Fight is kind of,
yeah, regional Jungle Fight. So it's but the fact that he's putting them out, that's a good sign. So I do agree. I think Alves is the side here. And I think he's not
it's minus 200.
Yeah, that's not unplayable if somebody's interested in it. I don't know if I'll get there or not. We'll see. But it sounds like we're on the same page for the first fight, so that's a good sign. We can jump right into the next one. We have Donna taking on Diana Avsaragova. So that's gonna get confusing saying Donna or Diana. So yeah, we'll go either Avsaragova or Elora. Let's make it real simple. Who do you have in this one and why?
The reason I'm gonna go with Dana, I'll watch her tape, right? And she's training with the same team. I don't know if she's still training over there for this fight, but I've seen her, I've checked her on her Instagram, and she's been hanging out with Natalia Stova, Paula Costa, and that group over there. So I do think she's gonna be prepared for this fight. And I do have a bet on her. I bet her a plus 108. I wasn't gonna bet her chalk, it was minus 130, minus 140 a couple days back, and she opened up at minus 200. So there's been a lot of line movement on this fight, probably because Diana is the more well-known fighter here. She's fighting Bellator and better promotions, but she lost to Justine Kish. I'm not really too high on, honestly. I think Dana. Hopefully, I'm not butchering her name, but it is
Some of the
what it
names,
is.
man, they're tough.
But yeah, Dana, like her striking is really sloppy. Like it's not really clean as Diana. Diana's striking is probably a little bit cleaner, more technical. But the way I see this one going, man, I think Diana's gonna have opportunities to like grapple here, maybe get a takedown, and then if she gets a takedown here, man, I think it's gonna be a wrap. I don't think Diana has good jiu-jitsu, and I think Dana can probably yeah, Laura Dana can probably choke her out. She's got much better jiu-jitsu, trains with better people. And her striking, she's got power on the feet, man. If she lands, I think she's gonna have the better moments, maybe even get a knockout. I mean, I don't know if she's gonna get a finish here, but I do think she's gonna be able to get have the better moments out there, and also have the grappling upside here. So she's underdog, so I like Dana. I'm gonna go with Dana by submission second on.
I was surprised to see her actually as the underdog, honestly. Not only because she has 7-0, but because Avargo was coming off that less than impressive performance against someone who the general consensus said was kind of beyond it at that point. So that's kind of surprising to me. I will say Avargo does have decent wrestling. It's just once she gets into the mat, she doesn't have the best ability to mix her jiu-jitsu with wrestling. So she will likely be out grappled, but there is a chance she can just lay and pray and just like hope for the best. But I think Avargo is going to struggle on the mat against Laura. But I do think on the feet it's going to be competitive. But Avargo's got, she's been getting better in the striking, so it's competitive there. But yeah, like you give me the 7-0 with a lot of upside.
Yeah, also like Laura Dana, like I've looked into her backstory, and I think her mom passed away like couple years back, and she's been grinding. I mean, she's been putting the work. She's really committed to this, so I don't think she has a backup plan. So she's all in on this MMA. I'm not really sure about Diana. Diana looks pretty, so maybe she's got other avenues of making money. I mean, you never know, right?
That's true. That is true. Yeah,
I mean, that's my conspiracy theory. I mean, if I put my info hat on for a minute.
There you go. Yeah, well, we're both on Laura. We've got two different reasons for it, but I like that we're on the same page, and that just gives me an extra reason to pick her. So I'm all for that. The next one we have is also in the women's 125-pound division. We have Jenna Bishop and Kana Wantabi. I would love to hear what you have on this one. I have a pretty strong lean on this, but what do you have?
Man, I love Jenna Bishop in here. You know why? Like, the reason why is because there's levels to jiu-jitsu, man. I mean, Kana Watanabe, like, don't get me wrong, she can wrestle. She's got decent cardio. She did slow down in the last one over Liz Carmouch, but I don't know if she might have been up in that fight. I think she's probably winning that fight on the scorecard, but she eventually got caught in the armbar submission. It was like, I think it was like 10 seconds to go.
Yeah.
She tapped out, right? But like Kana Watanabe, like she's got like, she'll go out there, like put pressure on you. But the way I see this one going, man, I think this fight's gonna hit the mat at some point. And Jenna Bishop on the field, like her striking really isn't that crazy good, but it's good enough where she can level change and get a takedown. Even if she is getting taken down, which I think kind of Watanabe's gonna take her down. I could see her doing that because she does go for takedowns of her own.
That's what she does.
I think Jenna Bishop's, I think Gina's gonna lock in a submission, probably armbar submission, first round submission. So I got Jenna Bishop with the Verna Jandiroba. And a parlay. So
I like that.
Normally I don't parlay WMA fighters, but like I like that parlay, man, because I think Jenna Bishop can lock in that submission, and they both have really good jiu-jitsu, Verna and Jenna Bishop. And Bishop, I mean, she has wins over Diony Barboza, who we just cashed. Like I cashed on by finish over Obita. I mean, but come on, still Barboza isn't terrible, and Luana Santos has decent jiu-jitsu. I think Kana's going to be winning this fight until she gets caught in an armbar or something like that. So I'm going to go with Bishop by submission.
What line did you get Bishop at? If you
Minus 166, I think it was.
Oh, yep, it's still there on DraftKings. Nice.
Yeah, the line hasn't moved all that much. It's been sitting around the same price.
I was thinking about playing that before we jumped on the stream here, but I was like, let's hear what Pickem's got to say first, in case he's like hard on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, I took her over Chelsea Hackett. He was a good kickboxer, but like. Yep. I do think Kana Watanabe. I keep mixing her for her name, but I do think Kana Watanabe is a much better grappler than Chelsea Hackett
for sure.
But yeah, I think Jenna Bishop, man. So you had some like dominant positions over Talos Santos in that third round. I mean, I had Santos in a parlay, so I was like, holy shit, is he gonna get finished by Gina Bishop. I mean, like Talos Santos is way more physical than Kana Watanabe. And so he won the third round, right? It was close. I think it was 29-20 as Talos Santos, but one judge scored that fight for Gina Bishop. I mean, that just goes to show, like, she can compete with some of the best girls out there. I mean, other than her loss by TKO to Dakota Dishiva, I mean, no shame in that, right? Dakota can. Yeah, I think Dakota is the best women's MMA fighter right now. I've said that, and I believe that. So yeah, I think Bishop is going to go out there and look good.
Yeah, no shame in that loss. And yeah, so we're definitely both on Bishop. I think she subs her as well. I feel like it's going to be
money line's not bad, man. I wouldn't play I like the money line. I mean, she can even lay and pray like if she has to, but I think normally she's going to get a submission.
I don't think they have props out or anything anyway, so
yeah, I mean, sometimes they drop them, sometimes they don't drop them. Like you never know.
They might drop them on the day of the fight or something. But like as of right now, there's no props out. But yeah, I think her money line's fine at -166. In fact, I will be playing it sometime tonight. So we can move on to the next one. We have Matoss taking on Jake Hadley. Now this is one of those that I think Hadley got an easier matchup than he had before. Because I think
he's fighting Kamida, right? Yeah, Kamida.
But what do you think on this matchup? And do you think Hadley's got a better shot now, or do you?
And think Hadley, like, I'm so disappointed with Hadley, man. I mean, he should have been out there and like at least won a round over some other men, which I don't think he did. Right? Some other men took that fight on short notice, like a couple days notice. Now, some other man is a good striker. He's a young prospect, so maybe we don't know. I'm not really sure where some other men's like how far he's gonna go in the UFC, but. He just got signed, right? Like his first time, he got knocked out by the guy from Ray Longo gym, Charalampis Gregori, I think his name was.
Which is horrible. That's not what you want.
Yeah. That guy's probably the worst guy. He's probably the worst fighter from that.
I cashed a bet on Kazama over him when everybody said that was crazy. And
I was saying that's crazy. I was like, no way, the Kazama was gonna beat him. I did not fucking believe it, Kazama. He should have knocked him out, right? He had him knocked out, then he gassed out.
Exactly, dude. He was too tired to continue. But anyway, before we get off a tangent.
Yeah, continue. I mean, yeah, bro, I'm not high on Jake Hadley. Like, I picked Charles Johnson over him. I picked Durden over him. They're both underdogs. So he beat Malcolm Gordon. Malcolm Gordon misweighted for that fight. He came in like a couple pounds over, and he just didn't have any. Like, Malcolm Gordon is a flake. And then he beat Lofren, which was impressive win, man. Lofren win was impressive, but like Lofren's striking really isn't all that good. Like, Lofren can go out and wrestle. Yeah, I had Fletcher was my lock of the week there, and I was so disappointed, bro.
Fletcher won that fight. We just all got robbed.
Yeah, it is what it is. With the judges, the MMA. I think PFL does a better job judging fights over like UFC right now. I don't know why. I think that's the case right now. But yeah, Matoss, man. Like I didn't pick him over. No, I did pick him over Kazimov. I did pick him over Kazimov. I think I bet him like half a unit on him at like +120, +110 or something like that. It was like Kazimov, like I wasn't really sold on his wrestling, but the guy can put everything together. He can wrestle, he can strike, he mixes it up everything pretty well. On the other hand, like Jake Hadley's gonna be, I don't think he's gonna like, go out there and like put a wrestling clinic on Matoss. It's gonna be a striking matchup, and like even though I do think Jake Hadley's got like better like technical striking. But I think Matoss, man, this guy's fucking tough. He'll go out there, like, he'll throw some nasty leg kicks, and you can drop this guy, and he's been dropped before, right? I picked Richard Palencia as a +165, like, and he dropped him, right? Palencia dropped him in the second round, then this guy got right back up, and he took his back and choked him out. So Matoss, man, he's only been losing to these guys, these Russians.
He lost to Magomedov, and then Kazimov.
So yeah, I'm going to Matoss at plus money. I like Matoss.
Is he still plus money?
I got him at +110. I don't know if he's still plus money.
He's switched to favorite now. Yeah, I was gonna bet him too, and I just had.
Is he favorite now? What's the line now?
-104. I guess he's still an underdog, but he's minus money. He's -104.
I think plus money, man. Like I think this is a 50-50 fight. I mean, I don't know what kind of Jake Hadley's gonna show up. I mean, is he really hungry? Like now he's not in the UFC anymore. Maybe you can go out there. Like I know the people, they probably want to see him win because he's got a name behind him. Like people know this guy, former UFC fighter. We'll see what how he looks. But yeah, I think Matoss. I'm gonna go with the Brazilian here.
Yeah, same. I think Matoss is the side, especially even though he's not plus money anymore. I think since he is still the underdog. I think he's.
If he was a favor, I would not bet him as a favor. Like feels like -130, -140.
Right.
Like even money, I think is not bad.
He choked out Palencia. That's a good win. Knocked out CJ Hamilton. That's not a bad win. He went to decision against Magomedov. That's good. Kazimov. That makes sense. He went to decision, but Jan finished him in the third. But come on now, like
Jan's a world class fighter.
Like Piotr
he
Jan
trains out. He trains out of the same gym as Pitbull Brothers, right? So I mean, Pitbull's making his debut in UFC, and I'm picking Pitbull as underdog. I don't know. We'll see how that one goes. You're picking him too. I think Pitbull, like even though he's 37, there's a concern. Obviously, he's getting up there a bit, but I think he can break a year. But we'll see how that one ages.
Yep, we will see. And I don't know. We'll cover that one another day. But yeah, we're both on Matoss here. I do think if he grows to be the favorite, I think that's a problem. But I think more money is going to come in on Hadley because people are recognizing the name.
I think, yeah, the name recognition.
So there is that. But we can move on to the next one, which is an interesting one. It's Juliana Velasquez taking on Ekaterina Shakalova, which was not the original fight for either of these two. So that's weird. But the other thing that's throwing it off for a lot of people is that Velasquez is 38, whereas Shakalova is 27. So that's also a big difference. But who do you have in this one?
Man, this one's tricky, man. I mean, I was picking Santos over Velasquez because like I think Santos is gonna win the first round, take her down, grappler. So he's probably gonna get tired and lose the third round, which he normally has been losing in the PFL since he made her debut in PFL. Not even in the UFC, like her cardio really wasn't all that great. Like I don't know what happened to her cardio after that Savchenko fight.
I think it's because she got kicked out of her gym.
Maybe is that why? Where's she training? I don't know.
I think she trains in her garage with her like.
That's probably that. That makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, this one, man, like Shakalova, like I haven't really been too high on Shakalova. So you fought Aspen Lad, right? And I did a breakdown for that one. And like, she actually opened up as a favorite there. And I was thinking about betting Aspen Lad. I was like plus 100, plus 120, plus 130. Then I just didn't do it. I should have done it, right? Because Shakalova, she can wrestle, she can go for takedowns. Like, she doesn't really have the best control. And on the feet, her striking is kind of shit, honestly. Like, her striking is really sloppy and she's really hittable. So just kind of like press the pocket and like leave her chin right up in the air. Man, Juliana Velasquez, on the other hand, she beat Lisa Molden, who's like an absolute can. I don't know how she keeps getting these big fights. Lisa Molden. I think Lisa Molden actually pulled guard in that one, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Juliana Velasquez. I think her wrestling, like her takedown defense, maybe Shakalova can go out there and like take her down, but Shakalova slows down later. So I don't think her cardio is all that good to wrestle for 3 rounds. And we've seen Velasquez go 5 rounds before, right? I think she's like she's 5 rounds fights before. So I'm gonna go with Velasquez. I don't know what the odds are. You give the odds up.
I don't think they have odds for it. I was just looking at that. I don't think they have odds for that one because that one was the most recent change. Like that happened today, I'm pretty sure. So no odds on that one, but I'm also going the Velasquez side. I think she's the better fighter. She's only lost to Liz Carmouch.
She's gonna be much bigger, bro. 5'8", right? She's 5'8". Like this girl's 5'2". Like that's huge. I mean, Liz Carmouch can wrestle really well. Like she's got really good pressure and like she's got good cardio too. Liz Carmouch. I'm not really sold on. Yes, Shakalova's. I mean, she's 27 years old, so eventually she's gonna get better. Is he 144 pounds? What? Is that correct?
That had to be like a catch weight or something.
Maybe it was the Aspen Lad fight. Maybe that's why.
Oh, yeah, it could have been. Because I was going to say, because they're both flyweights, obviously, for this tournament. But, yeah. So I don't know what was that. Yeah, featherweight was her last weigh-in, but I think that was the Aspen Lad fight. Which makes sense. She lost, obviously. But yeah, I think Velasquez is going to be better. I think she's got more skill. I think she's going to be hard to take down because
her striking isn't bad. I mean, Velasquez striking, like I think it's going to be decision for Velasquez. I don't see her finishing. Shakalova is tough though. I mean, she's definitely tough. So I think the over is not
nasty
bad.
Body kick finishes, or at least one, right?
She finished.
Bellator 197. She got a body kick finish. I knew I saw one. I just had to scroll through it there.
I think it's going to go longer, man. I think this girl is pretty tough. She finished Lan Liang. Where's Lan Liang, bro? I miss Lan Liang. She's probably one of the most exciting W fighters. She's in UFC.
Fighting somewhere now. What, Ryzen?
Where's she fighting now? Let me see. She's fighting in He fought in Dragon, no, JCK Kings. I don't
Oh,
know
there
what
you
the
go.
fuck that is. China.
Yeah, I remember seeing
Over in
odds on
China.
that for something. I was like, what? But yeah, Nali Yang's still out there doing it.
Good for
We
her,
can
man.
move.
I like her style, Nali Yang's. Like, this
Yeah,
is
I mean,
fresh.
it's exciting, that's for sure. Whether she wins or loses, it's gonna be exciting.
She loses. That means she normally loses at the highest level. But yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. We've got Kazum Kazimov taking on Justin Wetzel. Who do you have in this one, and what are your
Is
thoughts?
it Wetzel or is it Wetzel? I call
Maybe
him
Whiteshaw. I
Wetzel.
don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, this one's short notice for Justin Wetzel. He's coming over from LFA and he's fought in other promotions like UFO, and he's okay, man. I watched his last fight. I did pick him over. I think I bet the over there over
Mhm.
Bekjad. And Bekjad's like, all he wants to do is go out there and like shoot takedowns and like wrestle a bit. But the striking was pretty competitive. And Justin Wetzel, he got the better of the grappling exchanges. He was able to control him in rounds. But this one's a tough matchup for this guy, man. I don't think he's gonna win this one. I mean, the odds are minus 500. Like, I think Kazimov's gonna win this one. And the question is he gonna finish him? Like, that's the question that I have, honestly, because
Right.
honestly, I don't see Kazimov losing this one. Like, how does he lose this one? He's gonna go out there, wrestle. He can strike. He's the better striker, I feel like, than Wetzel. Now Wetzel, he has some finishes over some people, but not really anyone that's all that high level.
He does have a
He's
win over
fighting out of
Askar, which is good.
Asker. It's not Askar, right? It's Asker.
No,
I think.
Askar. Yeah.
Asker, is he
Yeah.
good?
He's good.
Asker.
He's good. I mean, he's not like UFC level, but he's like for regional. He's
Where
a
did he
really
fight?
good regional.
He's been fighting in all the fights. I've never. Oh, he fought Austin Bassi. Okay,
Mhm.
I think I did see one of his fights, and
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
when I was
Askar's
in
good.
City
He
for
finished him.
Bassi.
Yeah.
I don't think I see him finishing Kazimov, because I think Kazimov's gonna be on him with the pressure. He's gonna chain wrestle him, getting tired, and I don't know how prepared Justin is for this fight. I'm gonna go with Kazimov. I mean, does he finish him though? Maybe submission. I don't know, man. Wetzel has good grappling too, so I don't know if I see like him submitting him, but I do see him winning this one. I think it's not a bad parlay piece. I haven't parlayed him yet. I'm minus 500, like, because if I was sure that he's gonna finish him, I would parlay him. I wouldn't think twice about it. But like when you know a fight's gonna go longer, like when you think it's gonna go longer, you better hope this guy's like he's not taking this guy. You better hope this guy's taking him serious, right? Because last week, remember, what's his name? The guy that fought Kennedy, right? Moser, not Moser. I mean, Kibulaev. Movlid Kibulaev. I mean, bro, like I've had him in parlays, and I was like, holy shit, he's gonna lose this fight. He's like minus 600. Like I got some PTSD. I mean, good for him. He's tough, man. Movlid is definitely tough. Like he stayed in there. He won the second, third round. I mean, it was some people think it was a robbery, which I can't really like argue too much. But I think he won that fight. But yeah, this one I think Kazimov's not really fighting anyone like. Wetzel, like if he was out there like knocking out everyone, I mean, if he knocked out Bekjad, I'd be like, okay, this guy is dangerous early, so maybe he's gonna have the opportunity to knock him out. I'm gonna go with Kazimov, probably on the scorecards.
Same. I could see if he. I'd be surprised if he finishes him, but it's possible. I'd be surprised. Wetzel or whatever. He's fought some pretty good grapplers too, so I think he's going to be able to survive on the mat. But I think Kazimov is going to be just too much on the top side pressure, and I think he's going to be able to control him. So
yeah, he only got knocked out by Nascimento. I mean, Nascimento has a win over. I think he subbed. What's that guy's name that fought Martinez? You remember that guy that fought Martinez? Let me see if I can bring it up here.
Which Martinez? What are we talking about here?
The UFC in the UFC. He has a win over Marcus McGee. Marcus McGee. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's impressive win. Yeah.
I mean, losing to like Nascimento is not bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Kazimov, one full camp, and he's gonna be prepared for this fight. Who was he fighting? He was fighting
Kazimov originally.
Who was fighting?
His original opponent
he was fighting Sierra and Clark, I think. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Oh, I think he would have beat Clark too.
Yeah, I think
probably
so.
why Clark withdrew. He probably realized
you think that's why?
He was like, nah, screw that.
Yeah, he's probably like, oh shit, this guy's gonna grapple fuck me, so I'm mad.
Yeah, because Clark's more of a grappler than a striker anyway, but I mean he was just gonna be stuck on the bottom that whole fight at least my guess. But
yeah, I like Kazimov's like the way he does the same thing as Habib and like Uruguay and these guys, like they'll just fucking hang on your back and so annoying, right? Like well, like you can't do anything about it. Like you're getting back up and they take you right back down. I mean, they're just gonna make you carry all that weight. And it's frustrating. I mean, I'm not really there fighting this guy, so I don't know how. I'm sure it's frustrating having someone like that hanging on your back, and like when you get back up finally, then they're striking with you. They're having success because you're worried about takedowns. Yeah, that's why these guys are like they keep winning, right? Because like people are worried about getting taken on, and they can't let their hands go. Happens every time.
Yeah, I mean you don't get wins like consistently from a camp unless your camp has a style that's really hard to prepare for. Those guys have that style. So yeah. I think it's going to work here, but we can move on to the next one. We have another men's bantamweight. We have Francisco Newsi taking on Mando Gutierrez. This one was interesting because I won't go too much into detail. Let you kick it off first, but I do remember in his last fight, me thinking, oh, usually it's a good thing to just fade Italians because Italians don't have very many good MMA fighters. And I was way wrong in that one.
Yeah, so, you run the tape, you're like, oh, shit, this guy's pretty good. This guy's pretty good, man.
So what do you think on this one here?
Yeah, so like obviously we know Mando Gutierrez, he fought or was a junior contender series, and we've seen him go out there. Like he got an opportunity after that on Ultimate Fighter. He's more normally like a grappler that can like strike a bit. Like mostly he wants to. What the hell was that, bro?
I just like the wrong button.
That was insane. The fuck is so true, man. I mean, that was crazy. But yeah, let me go back to the Mando Gutierrez.
Jump scare the audience.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna have a fucking jump scare from that one. Yeah, so Mando Gutierrez is gonna go out there and like look to shoot. He's gonna shoot takedowns, right? And he is gonna go out there and shoot takedowns. I mean, I can guarantee that. And he'll strike with you a bit, but like his game really isn't striking. If it's just a striking match, he's gonna get knocked out. And I do think Newsi, I think he fought so Pyre. I watched the fight back.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, bro, this guy is pretty damn good. He knocked on Sopai in the first round. He's got really good counter striking, really good kickboxing, a nice left high kick. Nasty left high kick, man. Sopai has a pretty good chin. I know he got knocked out by Oliveira, but Sopai has a really good chin. A lot of these guys, I mean, I don't think if he lands the same shot that he's been landing on other people, like I think he's gonna knock him out. With the Mando Gutierrez, and like obviously with Newsi, I'll bring up the fight, right? The 1-0 contest, like he was losing that fight, right? He was losing that whole fight. He was it was close to getting finished, but the guy is tough, man. He wasn't looking for a way out. I mean, but the reason that was a no contest because what happened was he got kicked in the cup in the first round. They gave him a break. Then in the second round, he got eye poked pretty bad. I mean, so if I was him, I was losing that fight. I mean, why would I continue? I mean, my ass beat. I mean, why would I continue? So like, yeah, there was like 2 fouls. I mean, so I don't blame him. And he's tough though, man. Because like if Gutierrez was in there, I don't think he would last that long, honestly, in that fight. So Newsi, I'm gonna go Newsi by KO in the first round. I think he's gonna throw some knees up the middle. He's gonna get his timing, and it's gonna be a left high kick KO or like a knee up the middle. Because Gutierrez, like, his name's Gutierrez. Hey, Gutierrez. I was like, I hope I'm not calling him Chris Gutierrez. But yeah, I think the way Gutierrez, like, he's been getting knocked out with those knees up the middle because he doesn't like set up the takedowns. Yeah, he doesn't set up the takedowns, right? He'll like shoot. He'll like fucking close his eyes and like shoot a takedown and run into that knee, right? I mean, he's been knocked out a few times with the same thing.
2 or 3.
Even in a contender series, Gibson knocked him out with the knee up the middle.
Yep.
Some other men knocked him out with the knee up the middle.
And some other men knocked him out with the knee, I think it was.
Yeah, or didn't Gibson knock him out also with something like that?
Yeah, but I think that was on the Ultimate Fighter, so it doesn't.
Record, okay, that doesn't count. I mean, but he was knocked out, right, with the same combo.
Yeah, he was out. Yeah,
sure. I'm going with Newsi by KO in the first round.
Yeah. I don't know if it happens earlier.
What I have to mention is that he hasn't fought in like 2 years. He's been like a lot of cancellations, so like you never know. But from what I've seen, he's prepared for this fight.
Yeah, and like so with a guy like Gutierrez, his wins are coming over guys that are like, all right, like regional guys. But whenever he has that step up in competition, that's where he's losing. Like he lost to Cam Smotherman. Smotherman's pretty good regional guy. Obviously did pretty good in the UFC in his debut. Lost to Cody Gibson. That's fine. Cody Gibson's good. Lost to a child in Raul Rosas Jr. when the dude was 17.
Yeah, he was like, he was 17, right? I mean, but Raul Jr. is pretty good. Even though
Yeah, I mean,
striking is
sure,
pretty terrible.
he's good now, but at 17, Rosas was just kind of like he was all right. He's much better now. He's leveled up a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Also lost to Mo Miller. Mo Miller is one of those perennial like good regional guys that's just not quite good enough for the UFC. So it's one of those things where like I think Gutierrez is pretty good. I think like he's a good regional talent. I think this might be a little bit too tough for him. I do think that the power striking of Newsi is going to be too much. But I wouldn't be entirely shocked to see Gutierrez just get some success with the takedowns. And
I feel like he's gonna have to lock in a submission. If he doesn't finish him like by submission, he's getting knocked out.
when most of his wins are submissions for Gutierrez, it's like more than half. So I mean, I could see him getting it.
I haven't played anything. Have you played anything on this one yet?
No, like I don't even know what the odds are, honestly. Let's see.
I think Newsi's like minus 310. I was thinking about parlaying him, but I want to see what the under opens up at.
Yeah, I would rather
under
play
like
under
2.5 rounds. If it's 2.5 rounds, I'd play the under than the money line.
Yeah, because that gives you the chance that like if Gutierrez is able to get on the back or something,
yeah, maybe you can choke him out, maybe because I don't know what kind of jiu-jitsu Newsi has, but Sopai has some wrestling. He had some success taking him down, but he has really good takedown. Like he'll get up game. I mean, Newsi like he keep getting back up. He wasn't making too many mistakes on the ground.
Well, he's been doing grappling contests too. He has done what 3 of them at shows. Because he just had that one recently, or I guess not recently, but like back in 2023, his most recent outing. And then he had a couple of grappling contests earlier. Let's see, 2022 it's showing, but he's winning those via submission. So I don't know how good those guys are. I don't know who any of them are, but still,
I don't know if I see him getting a submission on this guy. Probably it's gonna be a KO. I think I'm gonna say like late first round KO.
Okay,
that's high kick.
Yeah. I could see that. I definitely do think if he wins, it's probably a KO, but. Especially because, like you said, Gutierrez has been getting hit with those knees at the middle. We can move on to the co-main. Co-main is the women's flyweight co-main with Liz Carmouch and Ilara Joan. I feel like you probably know where I'm at on this one, but who do you have on this one?
I mean, I got to go with the 41-year-old, right? Liz Carmouch. And I was sweating her last fight right over kind of Wantabi. I was like, holy shit, is he really going to – because she almost got choked out in the first round. I mean, in that first round. She gave up her back. I mean, but this one's a different matchup.
Oh, geez, she's Joan, 850.
Yeah, 850. I mean, I'm not really going to play her 850.
Right.
Is it worth playing her 850, you think?
I mean,
she's 41 years old. Win. I mean, she's going to win this fight. I mean, but, like, she's 41 still. Like, eventually, you're going to see that decline. Eventually, like, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be this fight right here, but, like, it's going to happen soon. It's only a matter of time, right? But like I feel like WMA, like the age isn't as big of a factor in WMA as it is in men's MMA. Yeah, Liz Carmouch is gonna be the much better grappler, and her forward pressure is like tough to deal with for some of these girls. And Laura Joan, she's training out of Pitbull Brothers, and I did pick Shanna Young over her, which is I think she's like a pretty big underdog there. Or like I think it's like I don't know what I don't remember what the line was, but like. I did pick Shanna Young. She's like, okay, she's like plus 115, but I've picked Shanna Young a few times in PFL, and she's pretty terrible. She's fun though. I think I picked over kind of Watanabe also, but yeah, so I've been a believer in Shanna Young, but she's let me down over and over. But this match is going to be different match of Shanna Young. I mean, her fight IQ is questionable, and striking is not good. Liz Carmouch has okay striking, her forward pressure, like her grappling and wrestling. And she can wrestle for like 5 rounds, not a problem. And this is only 3 rounds, so I think Carmouch is gonna be live for a submission. I'm gonna go by Carmouch by maybe like an armbar or like a rear naked choke. Submission for Carmouch, I think is super live here.
Absolutely, I 100% agree with that. I think Carmouch gets the sub. I think she could probably even compete with her on the feet pretty easily, but I feel like
I think the forward pressure. I mean, a lot of these girls they can't deal with their forward pressure. I remember like her win over. Was it Juliana Velasquez? I mean,
which one?
She just couldn't. Yeah, she just kept like going forward and like running her, like getting her up against the fence and like taking her down, like landing combos. And I do think Velasquez has good striking. I mean, it's like I don't know if it's Joanna has the same level striking, but like she's definitely quick though. Joanna, like she is able to keep this fight on the feet, like at range and see like she's probably gonna be quicker. She's gonna be faster. She's younger. So like, there's definitely a path to victory for Laura Joan, but I just don't think I can't trust her grappling. Like if you want to take a dog shot on Laura Joan, I don't blame anyone honestly, but I gotta go
I mean, I
as a
get
pick.
because
I
it's
gotta
a
go with
number,
Carmouch.
but I
I gotta go
think
with Carmouch.
Carmouche beats
Yeah.
her easy. I don't think it's. I mean, maybe not easy, but like I feel
If he
like
takes her down,
Carmouche
it's gonna
wins.
be easy. Even on the feet, I think Carmouch can compete with her on the feet.
Yeah, I think Carmouche can beat her on the feet, can beat her with the grappling. I feel like she beats her everywhere.
What is he minus 850 now?
Yeah, I mean the last time Carmouche lost to somebody that wasn't like a
That was
top contender was like 2011.
yeah, it
Which
was 10 years
I don't know
ago. I
what you were
mean,
doing in
over 10 years
2011,
ago.
but
I don't think I was watching a lot of MMA back then. I mean, I was watching like some early fights, but like I wasn't betting on fights back then for sure.
I wasn't betting either, but I was definitely watching. I don't even think I was old. Let's see, I would have been like 18 to 19 at that time. So
I think I was like 13 or like what was it, 2010? 2013?
2011, yeah,
2011,
2010.
probably like 12. I was like
2010, I
12.
graduated high school, so that's
Okay. Yeah, I was
long
like
ago
12
that
back
was.
then.
Yeah, so I mean, it's been a long time since Liz Carmouche has lost anybody that wasn't a top contender, and I don't think she starts here. I mean, Joanne's all right, but she's not top contender. So, yeah, 850, big line, but I get it. Main event, we have Josh Reddinghouse taking on Leandro Higo. I feel like this one should be pretty cut and dry as well. What do you think?
Yeah, so Leandro Higo, man, he's supposed to fight Magomedov, which is I would have picked Magomedov 100% there. I would have parlayed the hell out of Magomedov there because I would have. I think that was an absolute lock. Like Leandro Higo, like I've faded this guy in the past. I think I picked James Gallagher because I was like he's gonna take him down, hold him down. But his Leandro's like takedown defense has gotten better. Like he'll still get taken down from time to time, but like he doesn't stay on bottom for long. He shows an urgency to get right back up now, and his grappling definitely improves. He's training out of Pitbull Brothers and fight ready. So, this guy's taking this fight on short notice. Reddinghouse, and he has a win over Sergey Morozov, and I watched that fight. And I mean, his other fights that he's been fighting recently are pretty like terrible. I mean, I don't know why he's fighting these guys. Like he fought a guy that's like 1-4. Like what the fuck? Because I was trying to make. I had to recheck. Like, was that a short notice guy or like? Did he actually want to fight him? Like, and it wasn't a short notice guy. That was the matchup. I mean, which is crazy to me, honestly.
I just take a paycheck. He beat him in 56 seconds.
I get it, right? But like, that was the main event of the card. Which card was that? Which promotion is that even?
Let's see. That was
Total Fight League.
Yeah, Total Fight League.
And that was the main event.
Fighting was pretty
1-5. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. And obviously knocked him out in like 56 seconds, but this is a different level, man. And he's got experience, right? He's 1-1 with Sergey Morozov, which he knocked him out in the first fight. I mean, but that was ages ago. And Leandro Higo, I feel like he's gotten much better. Even though he's 36 years old, he's definitely going to be much bigger. He's in full camp, and I'm pretty confident Leandro Higo. I think he's gonna. Does he finish him? I don't know if he's gonna finish him. I think he could finish him, honestly. I think he could finish him, but you never know with Leandro. Sometimes he'll go out there like choke you out, or sometimes he'll just like do enough to win decision. So I'm pretty confident Higo. I don't see him losing to Josh Reddinghouse. Josh Reddinghouse, he's got some power, but like some wrestling, but I don't think you can wrestle him for like the whole fight and like control him.
Yeah, Reddinghouse is tough too, but like, you know, I remember him on The Ultimate Fighter. What was it? 28, 29.
29? I think it was 29, right?
And he was pretty good, but like, even at that point, like you could tell that he was like a darn good regional fighter, but like that was about like where he was going to cap out.
Yeah, it was Brady Houston, right? He lost him. I mean, Brady Houston's pretty good, bro. Brady Houston, like what he did to Armfield, I mean, that was insane, bro. Like that dude is fucking tough. He's like need to train, but like better wrestler. He's like need to train.
Houston should be undefeated in the UFC. He got robbed against Tercios. He won that fight. I don't care what anybody says.
And he got dropped by Tercios, but like I think he did enough to win with the wrestling.
Right, he won the rest of the fight. So I don't know. But
yeah, I gotta go with the Leandro Higo here. Are we gonna make a parlay for the people?
Yes, let's make a parlay for the people. We're obviously. I think we lined up on every single fight, so that's good. That's a good sign.
Really? We don't have any like separate picks?
I don't think we have anything we've disagreed on.
I think last week we had a couple of different picks last week. I think we did pick Korska, but like he got done dirty, bro. You should have got DQ'd. I mean, that should have been disqualification.
You would think. I mean, like you busted him open with a back and head shot, but whatever. I mean, what do we know? But yeah, I also took way too many dog shots last week, just kind of getting wild. So I don't know.
Yeah, PFL, I feel like, I mean, there's sometimes we'll get some underdogs winning, but like it's not more than like one or two a card. I feel like last week was all favorites.
I also kind of just threw that video together like on a whim.
Yeah,
I
bro.
was like,
Plus, my power was out for like a couple
Yep.
days, so I was like, it was, bro. I hope my power never. I'm probably gonna need a generator soon because like it's
you
tough.
should get one.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into getting one. So because it's tough with no power. Let's make a parlay for the people now.
Okay, so let's see. We want to get it to at least plus 100. So what is an easy leg that you would want to put in? Because I've got a few.
Like, I mean, are we gonna do plus 100? Let's make 2 parlays. One long shot parlay.
Yeah,
Let's make one safe parlay.
we'll start with the safe one.
Let's do Kazimov.
Kazimov 550. Okay, well, I'm gonna play it from DraftKings because
I'm on DraftKings too because you can't parlay in bet online. I think still.
Yep.
They don't. It's, bro, it's super frustrating. I don't know why they do that. Like, I guess they're trying to protect themselves.
I don't like about them.
Plus, you can't parlay props either, which is kind of bullshit.
Okay, so we got Kazimov at minus 550. I like that. What about Higo? That should be easy.
Let's do Higo and
minus 395.
We can do. I mean, if you put Les Carmouch, it really doesn't give you much.
I don't think
we can put
yeah.
Newsi. We can do
minus 850 does not help us.
Let's do Newsi. Francisco Newsi minus 108. Almost plus money.
Let's see. We could do Newsi at minus 325, maybe. We could.
Or we can do Gina Bishop. I mean, I like Gina Bishop.
I think I like Bishop. Well, I do like Bishop.
It's still MMA, but I do like Bishop. I think.
I feel like she wins at a really high clip, but then we don't even need both of the other guys in there. But I think we leave them anyway. Yeah, let's do Bishop. I feel better about Bishop in this one. So minus 166. That is for an easy part. Like
it's minus 170 now. The line is moving a bit now on Bishop on DraftKings. I got her minus 166. It changed.
It's 170.
Yeah, that's minus 170 now.
Okay, minus 170. Okay.
Let's do Kazimov, Bishop, and Higo.
Plus 135. Plus 135.
I like that parlay. I did Word on Generova and what's her name? Gina Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what if they open the props. I want to see what the submission opens up at for Bishop.
Let's see. Plus 135.
Yeah, let's go Grateful. Let's go, brother.
I threw out.
We had some bad weather here. Like it was really bad. It was freezing and it was freezing rain. That messed up all the power. Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make a long shot now. Let's make a long shot now.
Okay. So do you want to keep the same legs and then build on to
it? Yeah. Let's do that. And let's do Higo.
So we got Higo, Bishop, and Kazimov.
Kazimov, Bishop. Let's do
so we can add Newsi to this one if we want.
Newsi, yeah, let's do Newsi.
325.
We're gonna add Carmouch. I like Carmouch. I think he's gonna win. But minus 850 just seems like it must like that fucks everything up. Like that just
all right.
Yeah,
with those two lines we're looking at like added, we're looking at 244. Let's try to get at least plus 500. I think we can do that.
Let's do Ilara Dana. I mean, I like Ilara Dana.
And she's at
plus 521 for that 5 leg.
Oh shoot, she's at plus 102 now. It's moved.
Yeah, the line's moving a bit. Yeah, I knew it was. I got her I think I got her plus 108 earlier.
Yeah, 595 is what we're at for that. Okay, so
this one's a long shot. Just write that in there so people know. Don't put a lot of money. I mean, but last week if you parlayed all the favorites, I mean, you I think one of my channel members, Grimy, shout out to Grimy. He put $5 on that all favorites parlay last week on PFL.
Wow.
I only parlayed he hit it because all the favorites won, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think he won like 130, something like that.
Yeah. Brings it to plus, what did we say it was?
Plus 521, I think, or is it plus 594 for you?
Plus 594 unless the lines have moved on me again. But I'm gonna stick with plus because I didn't actually obviously play it right now. I'm just looking on parlay calculator on from Action Sports. I actually can't bet from right here because I'm in Nebraska and you can't online gamble.
Okay. You can't gamble over there. No, I've never gone to a casino and like played a sports bet.
Yeah, so I can play them in the casino, or I can just drive across the border and to Iowa because like I'm in Omaha, which I don't know how familiar you are with like
I don't know.
Nebraska.
If I had to drive somewhere like
Yes,
gamble, I probably would just like fuck it. Like,
yeah, so
shit, I
like
don't even know
it's
if I want
not
to do
very
this.
far. Like I was literally like a couple minutes from the border today when I was working. I was working on a house that was actually I crossed the border today to work on a house. So I was actually over in Iowa today working because I crossed over there on my second house I was working on today. So like it's not hard to do, but it just makes it such pain. So like I can't just like place a bet right now. So there's that. But
I like that say parlay, the plus 135 Kazimov, Higo,
I feel
Bishop.
like it is. And I feel like
That
if you
shit
have to take somebody out, like it's like you can if you were just like I just want to play a 2-leg, you could literally keep
like
Bishop in either of those and still be happy.
yeah. Bishop and Kazimov.
Mm-hmm.
I feel good about
Or
Bishop,
and
man. I
Higo
mean,
even.
I think this is gonna be grappling. Is gonna get a submission.
Yeah, and I think if you add the others, like I'm not even super worried about it. What I might do. I'll probably play both of these at least a little bit, but I mean, I feel like we could just do what does it come out to if we parlay our entire card? Like the entire. Let's see. We could add Velasquez. Hold up. Let's figure this out, and we'll do the full card.
Let's do Alves, Donna.
Actually, we can't do Velasquez because there's no line for her yet.
Yeah, we can't do her. I mean, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be the favorite though. I feel like.
Yeah. Let's see. Matoss over Hadley is minus 105. So we'll add a minus 105.
Plus 1877 for all our picks combined.
That's crazy.
It should be more than that, I feel like. It should be more than that, but I mean, it's a lot of chalk on this card.
When the problem is you can't add the Velasquez one. I feel if you add that, even then, it would put it over plus 2,000, regardless of what our line is, just because it's a 9-leg parlay.
I feel like it's gonna be another chalky card. I mean, we got some underdogs. Like we got Donna, we got Matoss.
What did we say it was? Plus 1878?
Plus 1877.
1877?
Yeah. We got a card next week for PFL or no?
Great question.
April. I think we don't have UFC next week, right? We got UFC this week.
UFC next week.
And we do have UFC. We do have PFL next week. We got Brent Premise back. Shakalova versus Premise. Impa versus Fabian Edwards. I'm happy that Impa is coming back, man. I mean, I took. Did you take him also? The other guy, Yuxi Murda, bro. Yuxi Murda was really fucking good, right? Yuxi Murda.
Yeah, I think I can't remember if I took him or not, but yeah, we have.
You got Mads Bernal. I know your boy Mads Bernal. I keep trying to fade Mads Bernal, bro, over and over.
Dude, he keeps winning.
Fucking winning. Like
he's good, dude.
Mads Bernal. He's fighting you.
Oh shoot!
Next week is actually a lot better, bro.
Shabley. Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bad match for Premise, I think.
Yeah, but we'll cover it next week. We don't need to. We don't want to dive in too much right now.
I'm excited for next week more than this week, but this week should be fun. I'm gonna be live for this week for PFL. I'm live every week for PFL and UFC. So if you guys wanna come hang out with me for the live stream, we have a lot of fun in the live streams. We'll probably do something fun on the live stream again this week.
Yeah, I have your links to all your stuff in the description of this video too. So if anybody wants to find Pickem, you can find his stuff in the description. Don't forget to go down while you're down there. Hit like for me, would you? Because that is a nice.
Yeah, hit the like button on the stream, boys. Let's get the algorithm going.
There you go. Well, let's give them some closing thoughts. Any parting words for our fans here tonight? We have Grateful Dude. We have.
That's so grateful. Useless in the house, here, brother.
And then Jacob popped in for a little bit. So we've got some people here. We got like 3 that are out there in the chat.
You should get Useless on for a breakdown. I mean, he's got really good breakdowns too. He's got a channel, MMA Useless.
Oh yeah,
Useless. Get him on for a breakdown sometime.
I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check him out. I didn't know you had a channel. I'll have to check that out. So sick. That sounds great. But yeah, any parting words for our friends here?
No, thanks for having me on, brother. We'll do another breakdown next week for PFL.
Do it.
Last year we did pretty good. I mean, PFL, like I think my highest score wide, like right now betting on like PFL is like 21%. Elephant other promotions like 15%. UFC is like 4 or 5%. I feel like I don't do as good as like PFL is much easier than UFC. But yeah. So hopefully we can cash in PFL this week. I think we will.
My best one was Invicta up until the last card. That was the first time.
Bro, I do terrible in Invicta. I feel like I just can't. I don't know what. It's like. You can't trust these chalky favorites in Invicta. You got to find.
No, you find the underdogs.
Yeah, there's some good
The
underdogs in
underdog.
Invicta though. There's definitely some good underdogs in Invicta.
Ayani
But I don't,
Amanda, when she won the title, cashed as like a plus 250 underdog for me. Oh my gosh, it was so
you
good.
know,
I've
like
never
the
let
last
that one
time I
go.
bet, I think I bet against Gentry Maya, and she almost lost races, a big favorite, and she almost lost. But the other girl, she should have done more, and she could have
Mhm.
cashed that ticket for me. That's the last time I watched Invicta.
I watch it pretty much every time it's on, so I'm a big Invicta fan. I like it. I enjoy the women's MMA. I know a lot of people don't, but if you
Yeah,
watch
I mean,
Invicta,
I'm not really big in WWE, but those card, I was complaining earlier. I was like, holy shit, we got half of the card WWE.
and I'm like, awesome. I love it. I think it's great. I love the women's
Some of
MMA.
these
I don't
fights
know.
are exciting. I mean, some
Yeah.
like I hope they signed Dakota Dishiva. Like I'm really like I don't know why they haven't signed her yet. They gotta sign her to the
Well, I think
UFC.
what happens is PFL is going to keep her hostage, and they'll do the thing that they did with everybody else and just not offer a fight, and it
Same with
sucks.
Patchy Mix, right? Patchy Mix is still sitting on the sidelines. I've been
Mhm.
waiting for a fight, and he's been like going off on Twitter, and I don't blame him. Honestly, I don't blame him.
Apache needs to be in the UFC, and they just won't sign him, so it's stupid.
Yeah,
But anyway, we can get out of here. We can let these fans rest tonight. We appreciate all
let's
three of you
go.
that were in the chat and however many were watching live. Looks like we had like 10 or so most of the time. I know we're competing with everybody tonight, so that's cool. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. We will catch you down the road.
There you guys. Good luck. Good luck, Connor.